What's going on, everybody? Mr. Techbot here. Man, do I have a lot in store for you today. I've got stuff directly from Funko. I've got mystery boxes from Fox Crown and Unuseful unboxing. And also a special item that I found over at Disney Springs this past weekend. Let's check it out. What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and everyone is out there staying safe. Now, as I said, I have a bunch of different items. I've been starting to change things up a little bit instead of just getting some of the boxes of 6, although I still have some of those that are going to come soon. But, I've been getting a bunch of, one mystery box item here, 2 mystery box items there, stuff that I'm just deciding to buy from Funko myself, and stuff that I just go around and find out in the wild. So it's been a lot of fun changing things up, kind of taking things to a new approach. And as you guys can also see, the set here is changing a little bit. This is going to be an ever-growing process, at least for now, since I'm still kind of in this little corner. Eventually, hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be over in one of the bedrooms, as more of a studio setup type thing. But got rid of a couple monitors here, put up some frames, and this is going to be ever changing. I've got some real cool ideas coming up in the future for some other items that we're going to put up and stuff like that. So it's a work in progress. So, just bear with me. Maybe each week you can see what I change up and what I put in differently. So that's where we're at so far with that. Now, as I told you, I decided last week, and you know what? I haven't been out to Disney Springs since they reopened. And of course, I'm out there with my face mask. I take my temperature. I went out there and I decided I want to see what kind of Funkos they have on hand out there at Disney Springs. And there's really only one place that sells them out there, and that's the pin traders area. A friend of mine, Melly Mel, she does a lot of Disney pins and stuff like that, so she'll know what I'm talking about. But they usually have a section of whatever the Disney exclusives are. I was kind of hoping to try to score myself one of those Splash Mountain sets, as I never took advantage when they were around. And of course, now that they've talked about changing the ride, they're all gone. But didn't mean I didn't find anything. Now, one thing I did find, I'll go to this first, is I've been talking about this for quite a while. I got the Disney Skyliner. And what's cool is you got the Skyliner here, and then you got Mickey on the outside. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and take this thing out, so that way we can take a closer look at this thing. I've been excited about this since I first heard about it. Unfortunately, like I said, I've seen it before and just never got around to getting it. And I figured, why not? I saw it there. It was really the only thing. I mean, they had some Mulan stuff over there too for the new movie. But, I mean, I really wasn't digging it too much. But I saw this and I was like, you know what? I'm going to finally get it. And that's what I did. So take a look at this bad boy. This thing is awesome. If you don't know out here what these are out here in Florida. Disney had started something new called the Skyliner. Another way to transport people around instead of the buses or the monorail. They have the Skyliner. It's basically like a gondola system type thing. But they are really fun. My kids love riding in these things. But you got on the outside a lot of the gondolas. Some of them are plain. With just color, and some of them have like different Disney scenes on, and that's what this is portraying. So we got Pluto and Bluebird on one side, we got Mickey and Minnie on the end, we've got Chip and Dale on the other side, and of course we got Mickey himself coming on out of the Skyliner. And it's really cool. It's hard to see inside, but it really that's what it looks like inside, with a little bench and everything like that. So I think they did a really, really good job making it look identical to what's out there. So I definitely like that. I'm going to go ahead and leave this aside for right now. We're going to go ahead and stick him right up here. I think that's a good spot because that's an item that's not leaving me. I like that thing. I've always liked that thing. And I'm glad I finally got one so I can keep it here for myself. Now, what I have in store for you guys today. Again, I told you I got a box from Funko, and I'm going to save that to the very end because I'm really excited about that item. And then I've also got here, I've got a couple of items that I've gotten in the mail. Now, I've gotten a letter from Mama J. I have a mystery box item from Fox Crown, and I have a mystery box item from Unuseful Unboxing. Now, I'll get more into those later, but let me go ahead and I want to open this letter first because I have no idea what Mama J sent me. As you know, and Mama J's, you know, if you haven't followed her already, you haven't subscribed, definitely, I'll put a link down below. I talked about her before when we did the collectible swap #1. She is fantastic in the community, and she organized that entire thing. So, you know, I always kind of like that. So when I saw this letter coming from her, I was like, man, I got to see what's inside this thing. Mama J, I'm hoping this is something you don't mind me reading, but you know us as YouTubers, you send us something in the mail, we're going to show it off on camera. So, we got stickers, and I will show those in a second. And it says, Mr. Techbot, thank you for the sticker swap. Also, thank you for being part of the collectible swap. Mama J and Spectre. Mama J, that's awesome, man. I actually did forget I sent Mama J one of our stickers. I don't know if I've seen a video of her. I don't know if I've seen a video of her opening it up, but you know, I like to get my stickers out there, you know, to everybody and stuff like that. Again, I still think I have a little bit of them, so if you guys want a Mr. Techbot sticker, all you gotta do is share any one of my videos on Instagram, send me a screenshot, let me know you did it, and I will mail you out a sticker. But these are real cool. It looks like we got Mama J and Spectre, which I love this one because we got Iron Man and we got Wonder Woman on there. Looks like, I can't really tell, it's like Two-Face and that's eluding me right now of what that character is, but that's another really cool one. And of course, I love this metallic one of Spectre Commander. I love that. That's awesome. Metallic's always fun. I'm gonna hope to do some metallic on my next sticker run. But Mama J and Spectre, thank you very much for the stickers. I'm gonna keep them right over here with the Pop and Duo ones because I'm still trying to figure out where I'm gonna put these because I want to be able to display them all for you guys. So once again, thank you, Mama J and Spectre, for those stickers. Now, we got some mystery boxes. Now, before I get to this one, I'm going to go to this one. This one comes from Fox Crown. Now, if you guys don't know who Fox Crown is, he is a huge supporter of just about everybody in the comic community, the Funko community. He has a YouTube channel, but I believe he only has one video up, and he refuses to make any more. He does do a weekly show with My Fun Company on the Night Owl show. I think they do like live about 3 days a week or something like that. And he's always crazy, man. He's always dressing up in different characters, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Now, he had a mystery box that I went ahead and took advantage of it. Now, he does weird mystery boxes. He calls them the Chicken Nugget mystery box on this one. And what he did is, I think there was 10 of them, and one of them had a actual McDonald's chicken nugget in it. And whichever person got that got like $200 in Star Wars Baby Yoda merchandise, blah, blah, blah. So whoever found that one got him, and I believe everybody else got the same exact pop. Now, fortunately, I'm pretty sure I already know who's in this because I didn't get the chicken nugget. I already found out who got the chicken nugget. Unfortunately, I got this. I'm opening this up a little bit late, but nonetheless, I don't have this pop, and you know, I know a lot of you guys are going to go, well, how do you not have this pop yet? Everybody has this pop because it went crazy. Everyone went crazy for it as soon as it came out. I mean, you guys know me once you see it. I mean, I like this brand. I like these pops, but they're so for me. Let me close that. So let me open this up for you guys first. I think he actually goes sideways. Yep, that's right. We got the child. The child from the Star Wars Mandalorian. Now, I don't have this at all. I've seen this around a lot. I haven't picked up, I mean, because like I told you guys, I'm a Marvel guy. I like Star Wars. I like watching the movies. I'm not a huge collector of Star Wars. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to end up doing with this because it's not really something I'm going to put in my collection. The only Star Wars guys, to be 100% honest with you, and it's only on the pure fact that I think they look absolutely awesome, that of Star Wars I'll keep in my own personal collection, is the Mandalorians. The actual Mandalorians itself with the the silver helmet, the chrome helmet. It just, something about it just looks awesome. And I did get one Mandalorian from Poppin' Duos, and that's still sitting up there. I absolutely love that one. And like I said, the Mandalorians themselves are probably ones I'll keep. Everything else, I'm not quite sure, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one either. Haven't decided, of course. You know, I know what my wife will probably say, but we'll definitely see where that goes. But I do like the pop. I think it's real cool. Of course, we all know Star Wars, they're all bobbleheads. But we're going to go ahead and check what, I don't even know what the trending cost on this one is right now. Now, this one is kind of cool. I don't know if you guys know Unuseful Unboxing. I know he does a couple live streams. He's usually on the live stream for the Sports Talk with Two Boys and Their Pops. I usually jump on there on Sundays. He's a real fun guy. He's a Yankee fan, so he can't be that fun. But, being a Red Sox fan, Yankee fans, we don't always necessarily get along. But Tori over there at Unuseful Unboxing, he's a cool guy. I've told him before. I think he's probably my favorite Yankee fan. Although I've got a few other friends that are Yankee fans, but he's definitely a cool guy. Doesn't mean I don't give him crap about how much the Yankees suck. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to give me crap down in the comments down below for saying that, for any of you guys that are Yankee fans. But I'm sorry. I was born and raised a Boston fan, and I was born and raised to hate the Yankees. That's just the way it is. Anyways, he had I think a 40 or 45 box mystery box going. He had a couple really big hits, and the only one I can remember off the top of my head is a Funko Freddy Hollywood. Now, I know that I think I've seen a couple people open up some of his boxes so far and didn't get any of the big hits, so I don't know whether I got one or not. The other funny part about this is, I don't know if you guys ever do some of the mystery boxes online. Typically, you pick yourself a number, and that's the number you get. Now, I got number 35. That's what I got. Now, I didn't actually pick it, because I told Tori, I want the last one. So, whatever one that was last that nobody else picked, that's the one I wanted. Don't know if that was a good strategy. I think that just put the mystery more into it, because that way I wasn't picking my number, and it was really, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. It was interesting to do. So, nonetheless, let's get into this thing. Let's see what we got. I don't know if we got a big hit or not, because it was kind of one of those hit or miss. I think, you either got a big hit or you kind of just, almost got like a common type thing. And these happen a lot of times. To me, the hit or miss boxes are worth it, because if you get the hit, you're getting a really, really well valued pop for that you paid almost nothing for it. But then again, you get a common pop that you got to take the risk, you got to take the chances sometimes. Let's see what we got here. He packaged it real well. I'll try to show you guys. It's in a protector. Hoping this seems like the top. Let's see. Who do we have? We got Jovi from Elf. Okay, so this is the girl that was in the Elf store with her. To be honest, I knew that they had Elf, but I never actually knew that they had her within that. So I don't believe, I'm pretty sure this is not a top hit. But, definitely still a cool pop. My kids will actually like that for Christmas time. I was already planning on eventually trying to find me one of them Elf pops for Christmas time. It's not the Freddy Hollywood, but hey, like I said, you got to try them out to see what you get. Now, before I check some prices on these, I got to show you this one. Now, this is one I bought for myself, again, from the Funko shop. I recently have started buying a little bit more items from the Funko shop themselves. I don't know. Maybe it's just because when I know that they have them, unless they're telling us it's sold out, they know they have it there. Sometimes some of these pre-orders are just getting daunting with how long it takes for some of these companies to get us these items. So if I can find it where I can just get the item, that's what I go for. Now, with this, though, Funko was having a sale. And my buddy over at Wayneco Studios had messaged me when they started the sale and said, dude, you got to check this out. I was kind of hesitant at first because they're not really my type of pops, but I found one that really, really really spoke to me, and I was like, I gotta get it, and I had to get this, and I was like, you know what, this speaks to me. This will be my first one. I'm pretty sure you guys already know where this is going, because it's a big box, and it's not multiple pops, it's one pop. So I'm pretty sure if you guys haven't seen people open up these before, these are the 10-inchers. Now, I've talked about it in my live streams before about that I did finally buy a 10-inch. Because I've been talking about it for so long that I don't know if I want 10-inch. You know, they take up too much room. They take up so much space. I mean, I just bought the Skyliner, which takes up a lot of room too. Well, not that much room. But nonetheless, I had to get this one because this spoke to me. This spoke to my childhood. So, I probably should have opened this up from the bottom. But, we're going to just figure it out. So check that out, guys. Captain Crunch. That's right, the captain. Now, as you guys have seen before, I did get a Pop Pez of Captain Crunch. I can't remember what box I got that in. Sometimes, like I said, these boxes start to blend together at times. And that was the only Pop Pez I've ever kept. Because, like I said, something about the captain. And, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a big guy, which means I was a big kid, although not necessarily. Nonetheless, I ate me a lot of Captain Crunch when I was a kid. I loved Captain Crunch. When I think of Captain Crunch and the fact that he's holding an original bowl of Captain Crunch, not the Crunch Berries, not the peanut butter, not the all berries, but original Captain Crunch, it just brings me straight back to my childhood. Brings me memories of, you know, sitting at the table with my buddy from days we'd sleep over at his house. We wake up in the morning, we have Captain Crunch. Something about him I really like. I think that's why everyone really likes the ad icons, because it really, something about the image of that icon, whether it's old, whether it's new, it brings you back to a time in your childhood. Not every ad icon does that for everybody. And some people like collecting more ad icons than others. But for me, you guys know me, when I do pops, whether they're Marvel or something, they have to mean something to me, and that's what I keep in my collection. Now, I went with my first 10-inch pop, and I absolutely love him. He's awesome, and unfortunately, this is probably going to push me straight down that rabbit hole to doing more 10-inch pops, because I'm already looking at that 10-inch Mandalorian that's coming out later this year, and because I think he just looks awesome. Great part about this, I really didn't spend much. Funko had a sale going on with all of their 10-inch pops, and I just happened to see this one. It was still available. And we'll kind of, if I was able to get a second one, I would have liked to get the Coca-Cola Polar Bear, which that's just an iconic one as it is too. Fortunately, they were all sold out at the time, but I probably will eventually get that one in time. Let me go ahead, get my iPad. I'm going to check the value of all these, even the Skyliner, because I have no idea what the value of this is. Because I always think it's real good to know the values of what you have. Whether you decide that's something you're going to sell or not, you know, who knows. So I'm going to check the value of these. While I check the value, go ahead and check out some up-close pics of all these pops. Alright guys, I hope you like those. Now, what we have here, now some of these were, I was actually really surprised in the value, and some of them, fortunately, they just didn't get to the value that I paid for them. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So we're going to start with the Skyliner that I showed you. The Skyliner is actually, surprisingly, has a PPG trending value of $49. The Mickey Mouse Disney Skyliner came out in 2019, is still available. Pop Rides. See more for Mickey Mouse, and it is exclusive to Disney. So that one's cool. I mean, and I think it was paid like $30 for it, 30 or 40, something like that. So I mean, I mean, it's already over the value that I paid for it, so that's always cool. But again, it's not going anywhere. That's staying right there. Now, Captain Crunch, add icons. Captain Crunch 10-inch has a PPG trending value of $32. Came out in 2020. Is still available. Pop vinyl, add icon, Funko Shop. So not only did I get a great deal in the fact that I only paid $15 for this, which is half price. It came out in 2020, which means it's still a relatively new pop. And already right there, it's valued at $32. So I already doubled what I paid for it. So I'm more than happy. Now, with these top two, so Jovi definitely wasn't a top hit. Now, I think both of these I paid about $25 for the box. Again, that's an average price for hit and miss. But again, I think the high hits were like $100-$200 pops. So I would take that risk of $25 to get something less, to get something that's really, really big. And you got to take those chances sometimes to get those big grails. I mean, otherwise, unless you're going to go around paying, full PPG for these things. But, like I said, you take the risk, you gamble, you see what happens. So we got Jovi from Elf, has a trending value of $12, came out in 2017, is still available, pop vinyl from Elf. So again, didn't get my value on that one. And then we have the Star Wars The Child, has a PPG trending value of $16, came out in 2019, is still available, pop vinyl from Star Wars. So again, didn't get my value back on those, but had I hit some of the big hits, man, I would have went well over. I'm not going to stop doing those because that's how you get these big grails without spending, top dollar for these items. So you got to go for them, you got to try them, you got to see what you got. But nonetheless, we got the Skyliner, we've got Captain Crunch, we got the Child, and we got Jovi. I think it's a good day, good bunch of boxes, and on top of it, I got great stickers from Mama J. So go ahead and comment, smash that like button, and if you like this video and want to see many more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. After you hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that notification bell right next to it so that way you get notified of all the most recent videos that I do put out, as well as any live streams I do start. Because again, most of these live streams, you're not going to see them unless you're searching through your subscriptions, but you're going to get notified that when I go live. And lastly, if you want to grab one of these super cool, awesome Mr. Techbot t-shirts, all you have to do is go to teespring.com/stores/Mr-Techbot. Grab yourself a t-shirt, and if you buy one, take a picture of yourself with it. I will go ahead and give you a shout out on one of these videos. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for spending some time with us here. And as always, do what you like, do what you love, and always unleash your inner nerd. Guys, take it easy. Later.